In this video, I'm going to show you how I set up my Windows 11 media server to stream to my Roku TV, my Roku boxes that I have on my TVs. So, and because the Roku has the media player, I guess is the app. Okay, so that's what I have, and that's what I've been using. And I had in the while back, I had a lot of trouble getting this to work, and it's probably user error. And I'll show you what I figured out. Okay, all right. So we're going to talk about how to get this to work. Let's configure the media server because by default it's probably not turned on. So go down here to the Start button, click on that, and then let's see. We'll come on up here to Control Panel, click on that. And then go over to Network and Sharing Center. We'll click on that. Then come over to this thing called Media Streaming Options. And right here, we got to turn on media streaming. Okay. Everything else here we can leave. You can call this whatever you want. I'm going to leave it as admin. This is my test computer, so I'm just going to call it admin and hit OK. All right. All right. That's it. So let's get out of this, and we'll get back to some other settings. All right, so inside of Windows 11, I figured out that your files have to be in this folder right here. It's okay. I've got my C drive, users, admin, and videos. Has to be in this videos folder. Then it'll work. If you put it somewhere else, it may or may not work. And I put it somewhere else before, and it would play, and some videos would play, and some would not play. A perfectly good MP4. So I tried different formats, and it actually worked, but it was older formats or formats that I didn't like. Okay, so here you can see I've got in this folder. This is by default. This is what I have. I don't know what yours is going to look like, but this is what I have in mind. Media Player is the folder we're going to put it in. You could create another folder inside this video folder, call it whatever you want, my MP4s or whatever. But for now, we're going to use this Media Player to store our files, okay? So this is really important. This is the one step I didn't get. So make sure it's this PC, C drive, users, whatever your name is, and there'll be a videos folder, and I'll take you through that. Okay, so that was just a screenshot. So you click on the, I'm sorry, it's not there. We click on we bring up the PC, and then you go to your hard drive, you go to your users, go to admin, which is this computer. Then you go to this one, videos. Click on that, and all those folders will be in here. There's nothing in here right now, so we're going to put a file, put a file in there. All right, so I'm going to bring over some files that I have stored. So let's go to Media Player, and then I'm going to bring over a couple of files that I've created, and let's drop them right in here. So you'll see I've got a file called MP Test File 4K. That's the highest resolution of my video editing software. Then I got a high quality and a normal. The reason I did this was to test if the Roku player can play different resolutions of this file. Because when I was testing it before, making a folder that was not in this folder, the videos folder, it did weird things. It would play some files and it wouldn't play the other files. So by putting these videos in here, it should play on my Roku TV. This is it. If yours will play the MP4, you got it made. Okay, that's it. All you have to do is just make sure you put your folders, your videos in this Media Player folder, or create your own folder. I got another folder here that I made here. I'll put it right here. It's called my test folder is called the DLNA folder. I just copied it over. It's got the same videos, but it's just for testing. So you could put a folder in here, call it whatever you want, go to your TV. This is as high tech as I can get to record a TV. So this is a Roku TV, and you can see here we got the Roku Media Player app. All right, so I'm going to click on that. And there's the Western Digital, which is one of my media servers, and then the PC, my test PC admin media server. So let's click on that. And music, pictures, playlists, we want videos. Click on that. We can do all videos, but we're not doing that. I find folders is the best way to organize everything. If you're used to Windows, stick with the folders. Okay, and then we got 11 videos, and because I put a bunch of junk in here. All right, let's talk about, where is that folder that we made? Here, Media Player. Where is it? Media Player. There it is. Okay, so you can see I scrolled down to Media Player, and we put those 3 files in here. Let's look at them. Okay, there's the test file, which is in 4K. We got the test file that's in HQ, high quality, and the normal test file. Okay, so let's play the 4K file. Okay, and it's a 31 megabytes. I'm going to play it. So this is what you should get if everything's working properly. You should see a video. There's an MP4. Right? I don't know about other formats, but MP4. Okay, so let's get out of that one. Let's play the high quality, and that's 16 megabytes. All right, so let's play that. Yeah. So yeah, all right. So that plays 16 megabytes, and let's see. Let's go back and play the normal, and there it goes. So we could play a 4K, I guess the ultra quality, the high quality, and now we're playing the normal quality. I can't see the difference, but maybe you can. All right, and you could pause it, which is great, and you could rewind it a little bit. Oops, I don't. Well, this is only a 19-second video. All right, so yeah, here we are. If you're able to get this far, congratulations. You got it made. You got your Windows media server serving a video to your Roku TV, and you could have multiple Roku TVs throughout your house. And I do. I have one in my kitchen, one in the bedroom, and one in the living room. So, and they can all come off of the media server. So if you're having trouble with your videos, and let's say you edit your own or you make your own, this is the software I use, VSDC Video Editor. I found it to be really good when my version of Nero that had a lifetime license was shut off. And I called them and they says, oh, we turned the server off. I go, okay, I have a lifetime license. And they're like, oh, well, the server's off. I go, so what's that got to do with it? I mean, they go, well, the server's just off. So I have a lifetime license with a server that won't authenticate my lifetime license software from Nero. So I was gonna buy their, what is it? They switched to a pay-as-you-go model, I guess. I said, the hell with that. So I found this VSDC Video Editor. This thing's got way more features than that Nero that I had, and it's free for home use. So it's a great little piece of software. All right. So what I did was come over here to blank project. So let's call it project 1 and finish. So what I'm going to do is drag a test file into here. So you drag a file into here, and there's my file. Okay. But that's not important. What I want to show you is how I export. So my export here, I chose, if you look down here, there's a whole bunch of settings. But I went with this H264 AVC. It's got ultra quality, okay, on this pull down, high quality, and low quality. What it means is it's, bigger file sizes. Normal quality, they all play, but I use these settings. Well, let's go with the ultra quality, and I believe that might be high HD. But anyway, that's the one I use. And then what you do is you export this file, okay? You export the file, and it asks you a whole bunch of questions. But this is the file types that I export with. So if you're having trouble, get this piece of software, put your video into here, and use this to export it using this format right here. this AVC, this ultra quality, and you're good to go.